We're live here at the Gangnam Studio, bringing you, oh boy, a thrilling final. In this,
what a heated battle it has been.
I do remind of viewers, this is week 6 of the Masters League in this Tanks Asia Season 1, and right now, well, you know, I really do think that efficiency is meaning business. I mean, two finals that were kind of heartbreaking for them. The last one just last week against Yo Ironman, who actually ended up being the lucky winners from the regular league. So, yes, kind of, yeah, I guess it's payback time for them pretty much, and they really do mean business. Can they wrap this up? Let's find out as we go to Himmelstohl for set number 3. Okay, so you've got Yo Ironman starting up north with 5 heavy tanks, actually a mirroring setup from Ensk, except that this time around Botek is rolling out with a T69 on efficiency side.
Yeah, so slightly more mobility coming out from Team Efficiency, but it shouldn't matter just due to the fact that Yo Ironman, they do have 3 AMX 50, so even though they are more mobile, Yo Ironman just have so much more firepower.
Yeah, and they're sending everyone up the hill, and I do mean everyone.
Yeah, so early on, Yo Ironman sending up all their forces up to the hill, whereas Efficiency going with a much different strategy, really spreading out their forces. They have forces pretty much all along the G line here. The G row, and yeah, they're really spread out, really trying to get as much vision as they can on this map right
it's a typical defensive setup, so there are absolutely no loopholes like leading to their base. They're sending one of their scouts up as well, but look at that. Like right now, Yo Ironman are sending everyone but a T1. Everyone but one T1 up there.
Yeah, and Botek could be in a little bit of trouble because of that. I mean, he's going up there alone, and he doesn't have a T1 to spot for him.
He's going to retreat. He's going to retreat.
Yeah, I mean, but he might not even be able to retreat because he's the only one over there. So once those Yo Ironman members spot him, which they should be able to quite shortly. Oh no, actually Botek's in a lot of trouble here. He's in a lot of trouble. Look at this. They are so close to each other. Once Botek creeps up just a little bit more, he's going to get spotted there. There he goes.
But like, yeah, there he goes. I think
he's definitely going to take at least maybe one shot.
No, I think he's going to have enough time. He's going to have just enough time to retreat from that. And he has...
Oh, wow, look at that.
That's a great
he
job.
takes a little bit of damage there.
That's a great job. He's just from a T1 though.
So
that's a great job because he has spotted everyone up there.
And look at that, yeah, Fishy gonna push over on that western side.
Yeah, obviously, because and on the eastern front as well, because they realize that nobody's home, because Botek has spotted every single one of them. So yeah, they're gonna take care of the T1 really fast, and of course, Botek's the only one that's gonna stay around the base right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Officially, have to go through the base capture soon, and then be able to take that position behind those ruined buildings.
But like
and the building.
They're getting there so fast, though. I mean, like they're so well organized. This is brilliant.
I know.
This is brilliant.
Oh,
and
look at this Tanaka.
Exactly. But the thing is, they got there first. So yeah, the first shots were actually fired from Team Efficiency and missed as well. They're gonna be able to. It's too close to call yet. But
I don't know. But look at this defense coming out from Team Efficiency. So brilliant. I mean, Comics is actually might get taken. He's actually being blocked by Tanaka.
I know. Tanaka wasn't able to get out there. So a little bit of miscommunication here from both players. But this had to be expected. But
no, they're actually not playing this as nearly as well as their defensive setup was. They had a really good position, but not good execution there. They lost 2 of their heavy forces.
Tanks, like in the process, and that is just simply not going to be enough. I mean, Yo Ironman should really defend this rather easily, actually. It's just they lost 2 tanks way too fast. It's kind of unfortunate that Tanaka and Comics got all mingled up because they were doing a pretty good job stemming the tide long enough. But look at that, Pred Air is completely surrounded. Sly Fox is going to get taken down as well, no problemo. So at least we're going to have to go to a 4th set.
Yeah, so they are slowly coming back into this game, but I don't know. Honestly, Team Efficiency, I mean, their strategy was like so well, or not well executed, but it was so well set up.
It was set up, but at the same time,
I can't believe they let it fail.
Then again, it's very hard to defend such a position like this, though. I mean, especially with 3 MX-50s. just rolling down the hill, because obviously, your Iron Man did expect something like this to happen as well, and they're very quick to come back and defend this. Now, I think the turning point really was pretty much Tanaka and Comics mixing just with their miscommunication, and that cost 2 tanks in a matter of just like seconds, pretty much. That was way too detrimental for efficiency to come back from, and yeah, that's gonna do it. So Yo Iron Man finally getting on the scoreboard, and a pretty solid response that was. Yeah, okay, hey, folks. Let me remind you, we are still the defending champs. There's no way we're gonna bow out of this 3-love. So yes, Yo Iron Man, pretty solid defense, I gotta say. Although Team Efficiency did do the right thing. They did do the right thing. Had I been them, honestly, I would have stopped at the edge of the park, pretty much. Like, get on the cover, but not try to capture the base straight up, but still stay on the cover, because it was obvious that everybody was going to come down from the eastern front, right? So just sending their best 2 tanks, those IS-3, was just not perhaps the best idea.
Yeah, because they had no cover fire. It was like 2v5.
They should have stayed, towards the northeast part of the park area.
Yeah,
not
like,
all the way up
in
there.
the city. In the
exactly.
city. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the other ones, like from the West Road, had time enough to take position behind those ruins, so it would have been a fair, like, sort of like long exchange between MX-50s and heavier tanks, but those IS-3s were trapped, pretty much. They should have stayed closer to the park and then like try to provide just
and then
fire
honestly,
as well.
if they did that, then efficiency. Or not, Yo Iron Man would have no real easy route.
Exactly, because they wouldn't have been able to surround them, pretty much. So it would have been like a stalemate situation where tanks are firing from each other from a distance. But the thing is, yes, Yo Iron Man's numerical advantage would have been cancelled because of the bottleneck.
Exactly.
I think, yes, in their haste, I think Efficiency were a little too reckless with their 2 heavily armored tanks, which was spot unfortunate. I'm pretty sure next time something like this happens, they're going to remember that one.
Yeah, definitely.
In any case, yes, a brilliant job altogether still, because Yo Iron Man were under considerable pressure, and they still responded in pretty solid fashion. So we're going to have to move on to a 4th set. This one is actually taking place on steps.
Yeah.
And I'm liking that, because Efficiency likes this map. Now, do you reckon we're going to see, the same crazy old light tank setup that we had seen against the Anubis Empire that they nearly pulled off?
I don't think it was all. It was like 1 T-32, 1 T-69, 2 MX-13s, one
and one 132.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I still call it a mental setup.
Yeah, honestly, I'm expecting a similar setup to come out, just because it worked. Actually, no, it didn't work out for them, right?
No, it didn't work out. It almost worked out the first time we played,
actually,
but on the replay.
What I would do is I would go for only 2 light tanks, and then go for an extra
T-69 perhaps,
or
T-32. A T-32.
So 2 T-32s, 1 T-69, and then 2 light tanks.
I think it's going to depend a lot, of course, obviously, on what you Iron Man decide to pick as well as for the tank lineup. In any case, we're going to find out pretty soon after the short break.